Good morning. Do you want to live a healthier life and be a better you? Well, hang in there with us because that's what we're working on today. This is the April Health Challenge Live Show, where we are a community of people that is hashtag always working to be better. This channel is Happy Trails Hiking, and here you will find information on park travel reviews as well as living a healthy lifestyle. My name is Kay, and I'm happy that you're here with us today. I want you to smash that thumbs up. And I want you to cheer in the chat, invite a whole bunch of people in here so that they can meet Inspired John. Woo!
What's up, everybody? Hi, smash those thumbs up. Get healthy. Bring your carrots.
Bring your carrots.
It is the day.
Hey, John, it's good to see you today. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. It's great to be soon.
We've got a great room already. I can't even imagine how we can add more people to this to make it even better. But
we can do it.
Oh, I'm sure we can. So let's just shout out to everybody who's here. Let's start at the top of the chat. Come on, mouse work. Justin Mello's here. Tanya Lambert's here. Inspired John is here in the chat. Woot. Oh, and let's see. Cliff Reiser is in the room. It's good to see you. And did you know that Tanya Lambert, who has been in for the challenge for the last few months, is having her 1-year anniversary of her weight loss surgery, and she's lost 125 pounds. That's amazing, Tanya. We're so proud of you. And go ahead.
For that, I'm going to do my Richard Simmons dance. You can do it, girl.
That's amazing.
Yeah. No one can see that again.
See, this is why I have John on the show, so that I can laugh a little bit every day. Okay, what else? Who else is here? Panic D is in the room. Thank you, Sean, for showing up. And we're going to talk about Sean in just a minute, as well as life on the trail. And if I didn't say Cliff Reiser, then I meant to. Rachel Rawson in the room. She's having a party at her house. Lori Bryant needs more subs. Oh, my goodness. So good to see everybody here today. So today we are talking about excuses. Or no excuses. Oh. So I guess I need to review what's going on for this challenge. John, what's going on for the challenge? What did I challenge you to this month?
This month for me? Well, I'm doing, first of all, the main challenge is 5 servings of vegetables. Okay, that's the big one. And for me, it's midnight snacking. And I'm also doing the push-up challenge and the sit-up challenge.
Okay.
Those are my big ones. And cardio. Okay. I don't want to say it, but cardio.
Yeah, we have a cardio challenge. So I've challenged everybody in the world to 30 minutes of cardio every day. Now, I do want to share that Panic D, I'm super proud of Sean and Marianne because they've been putting out a vlog all week this week about their journey for cardio. And Sean is really in it. He's in it to win it, I think, this time. So, hey, Marty Screw, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming. And so Sean has been working really hard this week. And really wanted to stop yesterday. And Sean, if you can drop the link to that vlog, I would love it. I don't have it up right now, but I can. I will get it up quickly.
And a great job to Sean, by the way. That is really inspiring. I love to see it. I saw him, if I can just say real quick, early on in the challenge when we were starting up, and it was kind of like, I need to, I don't need to, you know, kind of thing. He's really doing it now, and that to me is inspiring.
Yes, I'm totally inspired by the whole thing. So that's been awesome. Rachel Rosson says she's done 2 hours today and is going back for another ice hockey training later. Does that count? Of course it counts. Well, you get 30 minutes. You basically on the form that we have you fill out, which if you are in for the challenge, you should have gotten an email from me today for one with the link to this show and 2 with a link to the form to fill out. And it's just check boxes. You need to say, okay, I ate my 5 vegetables Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And it'll have to be Saturday, Sunday as well, because, well, it's historical data. So I'm going to take it on Monday morning. I'm going to make a spreadsheet and everybody's going to get to see how well we did this week. So I figured that's keeping me accountable. So let's see. I got that vlog up.
And there are prizes, aren't there, for this month?
They are. And for this month's challenge, they are. And they are sponsored by Skinny G Panda. Let me show those.
Oh, what a great segue.
Right. Very nice. Skinny G probably can't be in the room. She's working.
If not, it's Broken Star.
That's true. That's true. So we've got a water bottle. It's 750 milliliters BPA free. Cool water bottle from sundried.com. These resistance bands, which I saw Dr. Cliff use some resistance bands. These are probably not them, but some resistance bands last month for some of his push-ups in the push-up challenge. And the Stack 52 flexibility cards, which are commonly known as
torture cards.
Torture cards. Yeah. Hey, Austin Bacasa, it is good to see you. And Timey Lives. Oh my goodness. I'm missing people coming into the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
I hope that everybody's having a great day and everything. Rachel Rosson said that they had really weird food. So crazy food with my Russian friend today. Red caviar, German sausage, dried pineapple, and weird German bread.
Oh, she's crazy. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, sounds like a cultural experience.
It does.
Like German and Russian and Rachel's British, so there you go.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, nobody's perfect.
That's true. That's true. I hear that there's another contest going on. John, do you want to tell a little bit about the contest that you dropped this morning?
Yes, I did drop it, didn't I? Oh man, yes. You guys can win $125 actually in gift cards if you would like to. I'm going to try to hit 1,000 subscribers, and if you can help me by getting 2 more subscribers, put them in the chat. My own chat, not necessarily your chat, but if you can help Kay too, I'd be willing to help with that too. Also, but $50 gift card to Amazon if you can get 2 people to subscribe to my channel and put their names below in that video, and if they can get 2 more people, then that's $50 for them. These are prizes that your name goes into a pot and pull it out, and someone gets a $50 gift card for that kind of thing. And hey, if you just tweet it out and send it out on social media that I'm looking for this, I was going to do it at 900, but since this new rule dropped, I thought I'd get a leg up on it. You already are in the running for a $25 gift card yourself. Awesome.
Awesome. That's really exciting prizes. For 1,000 subscribers, all Matt and I did was gave away a t-shirt. So yeah, that's amazing thing. But Inspired John really would like to continue doing this day in history, and he does it out on his porch, and I love that. And I think I met you on a This Day in History live show long ago because Yoren put it in the adventure group chat on Twitter and said, go check out my friend Inspired John.
Right.
And I was like, okay. So, and it's this day in history. I love history. I mean, that's part of the reason Matt and I travel is because we love history. So,
I'm with you there.
Yeah. So I met John on this day in history. I did want to share, John, the no excuses.
Yes.
From the end of Panic D's vlog. So pardon me for just a second while I share that here, because really, Panic D is the inspiration for this live show. And we're talking about no excuses today. And if you have excuses that you've made in the chat or in the chat, if you want to put those in the chat, excuses that you've made to not work out or not get your veggies, I would love to hear those while this plays. Share, go. All right. Sorry, they're frozen. It's a good look on Sean's face there.
He's thinking.
We're going to figure out how to do the weekend. We may skip weekends. I don't know. Because we won't be at school and I'm not driving up here.
Depending on the weather.
If it's nice out.
We can go for a walk down to the lily pond.
Yeah, we'll take you guys down to the lily pond, see the turtles.
But if it's cold and snowy, I'm not going outside.
Our house is not.
It is
There's
not.
no way we're going to walk a mile inside the house.
No. And I'm not doing the stairs like him.
I have to say, I loved that part of this vlog. Oh, it made me laugh so much. I'm excited about turtles. I really am. Turtles, let's go down to the lily pond. I hope it's not snowing or raining. But so what kind of excuses do you give? Marianne, sorry, it's stuck on Marianne's face. I just have to show you one more time because it's hilarious. This is what I am looking at, guys, right now.
Oh, Lord. Right.
Okay.
It looks like she just has seen one of those videos that I did that nobody really should be looking at.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I just want to know your excuses for not working out. John, what are your excuses for not working out?
Back issues. That's a big one for me. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, gotta get over it.
Gotta get over it.
Gotta get over it.
Okay. Well, you were the one who started the hashtag push-up challenge.
Yes.
Which is hilarious. And I think that actually started, the last week of February, because Cliff Reiser was on push-up challenge on the 1st of March and did it every day. I was just like, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
And he's no slouch.
Oh, no.
Wow. He can do that stuff like it's nobody's business. And different kinds. Wow. I never knew there were so many ways.
Yes, he did 30 days of different kinds of push-ups. And blew my mind most of the time. And I still haven't figured out those half of them. I don't know. I'm just lucky to not hit my nose on the ground most of the time. So, let's see.
They are neat.
Austin, I'm really bad at watching chat. So if you can put at Happy Trails Hiking, that would help me. And thank you, Timey, for answering questions.
Yes.
Yeah. So
back issues. Yeah, I hear you, Tanya.
Yeah, some people say it's raining. And so I thought yesterday, I don't know how many people saw it in the Twitter chat yesterday, but I went walking in the rain because I had to get my 30 minutes in yesterday. I was like, you know what? I hiked in the redwoods in the rain. Why can't I just walk around my neighborhood in the rain? So I put on my raincoat and I went out. And, in Panic D's vlog this morning, he discussed, being accountable. And he's like, yeah, sometimes I thought I would be accountable to Marianne, but, it would be pretty easy a couple times this week for me to go, let's just go home. I want a nap. And she said, you know what? I've let you do that in the past. And so, yeah.
It is. I gotta say, if I can, you have to be accountable to yourself. I mean, for me, it came down to I want to live a little longer. I want to enjoy my life a little bit more. So I'm ultimately accountable for myself. Nobody's going to tell me to do this or not do this. It's up to me.
Yeah. Yes,
And
I agree. And that's why I started my health journey altogether. Susan's Creatives here. And Gemma's here. It's good to see you. Gemma, this is my clue for Autism Awareness Week.
Wait.
Oh, and John's wearing blue too. Looky there.
Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, lots of blue.
Lots of
Very
blue.
nice. Yes, I have some friends who have an autistic daughter, and she was a twin. And there was lots of controversy about, maybe not keeping the twin, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it happens. Yes, yes.
And it's a very sad story, but that's the sad part. But the success part is that she's a thriving young woman, and she's 16 now, and so that's been awesome. And she said, instead of Autism Awareness Week, can you please make it Autism Acceptance Week? And I liked that too. So
okay.
I thought it was good. So anyway, welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah.
Here, if you guys do not know Inspired John, which I don't know who would be here and not knowing Inspired John, but Inspired John is looking for more subscribers. So if you can find some more subscribers to #SaveInspiredJohn, that would be
great.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. We just want to do this day in history and prepare for the summer for outdoor live streaming, because I'm going to be live with Yankee and Budget Bushcraft for 3 days. So I'd like to be able to live stream on my mobile device.
Yes.
That's really it. So I'm just going a little early with it.
Well, and John truly deserves 1,000 subscribers. He has great content. Most of it's not all goofy and funny, but the stuff that is goofy and funny is goofy and funny, and it's not just put out there for no apparent reason. It's actual content. So that's
it's just different.
Aren't we all?
Just trying to keep it lively.
So just to put out some of the health facts for this day in history, John, will you give us a little taste of what you do on this day in history?
Sure. Well, this day in history, I actually do write down what I think are significant items for all of us. Some are for our friends in the UK, some of it's for our friends in Canada, and for the United States. What happened on this day in history to make the world the place it is today? And that's what I put up on this day in history. And I actually do have 3 this day in history health pointers,
Awesome.
if you'd like.
Please send them on.
All right. Now, some of them are a bit of a stretch, but I think they're important. The first one is in 1764, Great Britain announced that there was going to be a sugar tax on America. Why is that a health thing? Because sugar's a drug, everybody. Gosh, get off of sugar. Stop drinking soda. Stop drinking soda, please, please, please. You'll get addicted to it. And in 1806, apple cider was invented. And so why is that good? Because without it, we wouldn't have apple cider vinegar. And that's really good for you. If you get a chance, apple cider vinegar is a great health drink if you can stomach it. That's the key. Yeah. And in 1986, as of course Cliff Reiser helped out, get to the list, John. Thank you, Cliff. That is totally me. In 1986, as Cliff Reiser helped me point out, Cobra was announced, which means that in the United States, if you do lose your job or you get laid off, you always have the option of going on to Cobra, which is allowing you to keep your health benefits for a certain period of time that your employer gave you. Sometimes they're a lot better than the other options that are out there, and you might want to keep them. You just have to pay for them.
Yes. So true. Lori in the Twitter chat, my sister, who might be lurking and working, also mentioned that today in mental health history, Kurt Cobain committed suicide in 1994. And so Kurt Cobain was lead singer in Nirvana. Yes.
Yes, correct.
And so, yeah, that's a man. Mental health is a big problem.
It is a big problem. I used to talk about that quite a bit because when I stopped working, I went into a bit of a situational depression because of just what do I do with my life now? What do I do? So my mental health is big. No one out there was able to quite help very well.
Austin Bacasa says, I'm scared to drop pop, but since Yun says I gotta, then I must. Happy trails hiking. You know, soda is, man, it's a hard one for me. I grew up on that. Like, that was what I would do after school. I would ride my bike home from school. That was my break. I got to go to 3 blocks to the corner store. I would get Reese's peanut butter cups and a Dr. Pepper every day. And that was when I was like 11 or 12 years old. It was, yeah, that was what I did. I mean, that was the 80s and 90s for you, you know. We and then sports drinks. Well, I guess sports drinks were way invented before that, but like Gatorade wasn't a huge thing for anybody but the athletes.
Yep.
You know? And I didn't consider myself an athlete. I was a band nerd. But sugar's huge. And as Susan's Creative says, yes, sugar is a drug.
Absolutely, it is.
That's one of those things I've been learning. Not Rachel Rawson, excuse me, Chandra Paivo. They're kind of the same person, right?
Slightly.
Recommended the book Bright Line Eating to me, and that is one of the things that the author of that book says is that she had done drugs and done the hard stuff, and she said sugar was way harder to quit.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Any of the rest of those, because it's not an illegal drug.
Yeah.
You know?
But the one thing I will say is it's different. I used to smoke years ago. I think a lot of people used to smoke when, you know, in the 90s and early before, whatever, if you're our age, or have had a cigarette. And I stopped smoking. That's hard to do, but the craving kind of lingers every now and then. But for sugar, once you're off the sugar, the craving, you don't have that craving to go back to. You know, it can ruin your teeth. It can ruin it throws off your body. You know, it gives you acne. You know, all that stuff you can tie into sugar. It's just so much. It feels so much lighter without sugar.
Interesting. I don't know that I've ever quit sugar. No, I know I've never quit sugar ever.
Right.
I do a different kind of diet than everybody else, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's doing it all wrong, but I do a lower saturated fat diet. But when I look at the kinds of things that I eat, other than the gummy bears, which I haven't had, you all should be super proud of me. I haven't had any gummy bears in a really long time.
And Smokey the Bear thanks you for it. Because those are all his relatives.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
So,
maybe I should start to eat sugar.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, oh my gosh. We're missing so much chat. I'm sorry, guys.
That's what happens when you get me on.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
At least I'm not kissing you, Kay.
Oh gosh, don't kiss me. Oh man. Anyway. So yeah, one of those excuses that I would use to not have to eat healthy is that, you know, I'm doing other healthy things for myself. And I'm doing the low saturated fat. I don't have to eat all the rest of the vegetables. I can have more carbs. You know, I can have more bread. I can have lots of bread. I love bread. Bread's great. But I wasn't helping myself. But I wasn't eating the saturated fat. I was staying among my calories, but I wasn't getting all the nutrition that I needed. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Uncle Mikey is here. I don't know that I've met Uncle Mikey before. Hello, it's good to see you. And I think I'm missing someone else because Susan Creative said, oh, Jay the Slicer. Hello, good morning from Redding, California. I don't know where Redding is. Do you know where Redding,
Yeah,
California?
I've heard of Redding, California. I couldn't tell you where it is, but I've
Okay.
heard of it.
Jay the Slicer, can you tell Silencer? The
Silencer.
That's a little better than Slicer. But
Yeah, I feel better now.
a little
Thank
better.
you.
Anyway, can you tell us where in California Redding is? Because I'm a little lost. I was just in Northern California. That's up here.
By the way, great videos you have from that. Or
Oh,
some of the I love that out
the
there.
California trip was really fun. It was really interesting to see the difference in Lori and I's weather and Matt and Roger's weather. It was really interesting.
And
oh
hey to Matt's dad, by the way.
my-
Thumbs up for that guy. That he is awesome.
He is awesome. Pretty cool
Love it.
dude. Let's see. Uncle Mikey says, "Hi, my mom and I used to smoke cigarettes, but she quit smoking cigarettes by hypnosis. She
Ooh.
hasn't had one since then, and it's been over 3 years. Well, congrats to your mom." And Susan's creative mentioned apples as carbs, and they're great. Yes. Okay, so that was the thing I was getting at, was that I haven't had sugar from like gummy bears or things like that, and I've been eating whole fruits to get my sugar, or to have fruit, and eating whole carrots and things like that, instead of getting the sugar from other bad processed sugars. Yeah.
Right. That's different.
So
yeah.
That's
where I was kind of going with it. I apologize. That's where I was going with that one. I should have said, but yeah.
Sure.
Right, John.
Right, John. No, okay, you're fine. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. I should never do that. And Panic D says apples are high in fructose, and yes, that is true. So Panic D on his vlog yesterday on the channel Panic D Vlogs and More. It's not their paranormal history one. It's their vlogs and more. It doesn't have very many videos, but I think they just kind of started it with this. I think they started it with ClueTube actually, but
Yes.
but they started vlogging this last week. And Sean talks about his health journey, and I so appreciated knowing more about Sean's health journey, and so that's cool.
Well, you know what? I got to tell you, I felt that Sean wasn't open enough about it, and all of a sudden I feel like Sean is very open about it now. And I appreciate that. It makes me feel like I know Sean better.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Me too. I always like knowing the creators better, and that's awesome. And I've made so many friends in the last couple of years, actually, just because we get to know each other better through video and through our groups like this. Let's see. Jay the Silencer says it's about 2.5 hours from Sacramento, and 3.5 hours from Humboldt County, which is a great place to go camping and hiking, and 2 hours from the Oregon border. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And yes, I love apples too.
Love Honeycrisp. Yeah.
Yum.
Definitely keep the doctor away, but not the diabetes sometimes. Got to watch that.
That's true. Fruit juices are something that I used to say, oh, I'm going to quit soda. I'm going to drink juice. It's way better for you. No, it's not. I like I said, I've learned so much on this journey. So yeah. Rachel Rawson says, I really got back into
Don't read it all.
What?
Don't read it all.
Don't read it all. Got it. Since I came back from Canada. And I do read ahead. So thank you for that.
But I will say I do eat a banana in the morning, and I did tell you this a number of months ago. I think we talked about it, because when I wake up and I have my first cup of coffee, I'll have a banana, and it cuts down my cravings for morning food. And it starts me off with a little bit of a more full belly.
Sure. That totally makes sense. This morning for breakfast, I had a egg white omelet, and I used to just have egg whites. Like I just eat egg whites, like hard boiled, just the egg whites.
Right.
But I started this week, since I need to get my veggies in, I've started adding the peppers and onions to it. I really like that. And I have a fat-free cheese that I use, and yeah, it probably has more sugar in it, but cheese already has dairy sugar in it, so there you are.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, that's been a thing, and it has helped me be more full. I don't like bananas. I got sick from them once.
No.
I won't eat them anymore. Susan's Creative says juice, homemade with veggies. That's good for you. Yes. Susan, I don't homemade my juice though. I'm not that awesome. I go and buy juice at the store. So hey, Fired Up Friday, Triumph screen printing. Awesome. It's good to see you, Brendan.
Good to see you, TSP.
Yeah, and I guess you already know Inspired John, but Inspired John's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So as we are ending the end of our show today, man, a half hour goes really fast. Yesterday it went really slow because there was hardly anybody here, but it goes really fast when you have a friend. So
and when you have lots of vegetables to eat, it will go a lot quicker, whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're doing will go a lot quicker with vegetables. Yes.
Yes.
John, why don't you type back into the chat one more time and make sure that everybody can find your channel. Bye, Susan. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, John is looking for 1,000 subscribers. He's got a great giveaway going on. And I have just been so inspired by Inspired John. Save Inspired John. Yes. I can't wait for his day in history or this day in history to live on, because it will. And you've got great content, and I'm just really excited to have you gain a few subscribers. So,
thank you.
Yeah. Jay the Silencer has the same issue that you are having. So, yeah.
Bring it on in, Jay, and get to know Kay, and you'll get to know me.
Right.
Through Kay, probably. Happy Trails Hiking.
That's all
awesome.
Right. Yes. If you are in for the 30-day challenge, I'm challenging you to 30 minutes of cardio every day, as well as 5 servings of vegetables every day, except for potatoes. But we would love to have more people in for the challenge. And to be in, there's a link down in the description. Marty's Crew, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you, everybody. And we are over time. So I guess I'm going to let everyone go. Thank you so much, John, for being here. Say whatever you'd like to say here at the end.
I will say one thing. Sometimes you have to step outside of your house in order to see what you have on the inside.
Love it. Love it. Thank you guys, everybody, for being here. Have a great day, everyone. And until next time, you are not replaceable. I will see you Monday at 10 a.m. Central. Do something great for your health, everyone.